I lost 180 pounds while building 3 companies. People ask, how did you find time for perfect? I didn't. Perfect doesn't exist, but progress does. Here's the messy truth. You see this? This is what every dream looks like. Messy in the middle, incomplete, exposed, a little ugly, but it's becoming something. Every week I hear from someone, I'm just trying to get everything lined up before I launch, or I'm waiting until I have more money saved, or I want to make sure I have the perfect team first, or I need to take one more course. Translation, they're stuck. Perfectionism is disguised as preparation. I've watched talented people, smart, gifted, called, stayed on the sidelines because they're waiting for the green lights to all turn on before they even hit the gas. But here's the truth. Movement creates clarity. Waiting does not. Here's what I mean. When I started, I thought I was going to be a pure engineering firm. But by moving, taking on projects, talking to clients, I discovered construction was a real opportunity. Then development. I didn't plan to have 3 companies. I discovered them by moving. You don't get clarity standing still. You get clarity by taking steps and seeing what opens up. You've heard it before. Done is better than perfect. But this isn't about checking the boxes. It's about building while messy. I believe progress is the purest form of faith. Faith isn't saying I have it all figured out. It's saying I'll go anyway. Let me tell you how messy it was in the beginning. I had 0 employees. I was broke. No business plan, and I got a call from an out-of-town number. I took it because I needed the work. I introduced myself as an engineering firm. Truth was, it was just me, a laptop, and a borrowed name. But I got the job, and that job ended up being an introduction to another engineering firm that I eventually purchased with no money down. Why? Because I didn't have any. Was it perfect? No, not even close. But I made a mess, and God met me in the middle of it. That one call turned into millions in revenue over the years, which kept the lights on, which gave me confidence to make the next messy move, which became the second company, then the third. None of that happens if I waited for perfect. Not every messy move turned out clean. There was a time I hired someone way too fast, didn't vet them properly. I was desperate. I needed help. Saw a resume that looked good, didn't check the references, didn't do a trial project. I just hired them. Within 3 weeks, I knew I was wrong. They weren't a bad person. They just weren't the right fit. That hire cost us thousands of dollars, 3 months of momentum, and some uncomfortable conversations. But here's what I learned. Failure is just data. It's not your identity. And the only way you collect data is by moving. I call it mummy stepping. You know, that awkward shuffle when someone is moving, but not really. You've all seen it in the cartoons. That's how most people build. They move, but not really. Every step, cautious. Every decision, analyzed to death. Checking with 5 other people before they can even make a move, waiting for unanimous agreement. Meanwhile, the opportunity passes and costs you more than if you just made the wrong decision. Contrast that with how underdogs move. Clear values, fast decision, course correct as you go. That's how you win when you're outgunned. So, what's the real metric for success? It's not revenue. It's not likes. It's not some perfect brand aesthetic. It's this. Are you still standing? If you're still standing, learning, building, moving, you're winning. I've been broke, overweight, embarrassed, insecure, no self-image. There were nights I cried in my car, days I wanted to quit, moments where I thought, maybe I'm not built for this, but I kept showing up. Still standing doesn't mean you never fail. It means you get back up every single time. I never stopped moving, and that's why we're here. If you've been waiting for perfect, stop. God's waiting for your yes, not your polish. I built something for you. The Still Standing Starter Kit. It includes the Make a Mess action plan, how to tell the difference between wise caution and mummy stepping. It's free. Grab it at underdogofficial.com. Start right where you are. Move before you're ready. And remember, I believe in you.